Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Echoes in the Gray City. Tonight is our streamed session 7 and also our session 33 as a whole. Can't believe we're here. We've actually been playing this campaign for a year now, which is crazy. But we're super excited to get into it tonight because we've got some stuff to clear up after last session. But before we hop into it, we have a couple announcements to make. This Wednesday, we have our TTRPG tasting, our next guest DM one shot, DM'd by our very own Ryan here. James and I are going to be players along with a couple of our friends, Zach and Connor. Ryan, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. So we're going to be investigating some evil stuff going on in a haunted town. That is all I want to say. You got to watch to find out more. And don't worry, you will cry. And if you don't cry, I question your humanity.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise. It is a promise.
Incredible. I will cry. Yay, I can't wait. I've heard this is taking place in Rora, so we get to build more lore out in the kingdoms, which is always exciting. And Ryan also apparently has I won't spoil anything, but he has apparently written lore for a god that we're going to encounter. So I'm excited about that. Cool. The next thing on our agenda is, well, over the next week is Wednesday after we have our next session of Pickup D&D. If you guys want to ever join for Pickup D&D, this month is full. So come back in for March's session if you guys want to come play. Han, you want to tell us a little bit more about your Pickup D&D?
Yeah, Pickup D&D is our West Marches style campaign where I am DMing, so you'll see me at the table every month, but it will be a different set of players every month.
Except for James.
Except for James. James will always be there, always and forever. But yeah, come join. It's a good time. And if you don't want to join, come watch. It'll be great.
Yay. Yeah, it's super fun. I've played in a couple sessions already, which means I get to level up next game, which just so excited. But yeah, that's super fun. Want to give a shout out to you probably heard some music at the beginning of our stream, and you will be hearing it a little bit more throughout. We have the lovely Totomori, who is given us permission to use any and all of his music during our streams. Go check him out on Spotify. He's great. I love listening to him while I'm doing work or even D&D prep. Also, if you guys want some merch, we have merch. And basically, if you go buy merch, you're funding myself and Hans and two of our lovely ladies' trip to Indiana for Gen Con in July. So go buy some merch. We're really excited. And you can also look like the King of France with your Wayne sweatshirt. And I don't have mine on, so I am a traitor. But definitely go get yourself a Wayne sweatshirt. We have a couple other things over there you don't want to miss out on either. Awesome. Are you guys ready to get into it? That is not our merch, but it's a fantastic sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's a custom gift.
I love it. Awesome. Before we get into it, who wants to do a session recap? And if y'all don't, I can either put one of you on the spot or I'll do it myself.
Do it yourself.
Oh,
Not let it to you.
I nailed it. Canceled it out, dude. So in the last session, Thistle's brother went and couldn't hack it, and died a little bit.
okay, I got it from here, Gix.
And
I got it from here.
no, hold on, I'm not done.
Okay. Excuse me.
No, you can take over, please.
What is happening? All of us are like in the giggle box tonight or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, so last session, the party ventured finally into the Rattling Manor in the understudy, Kreezz's ancestral home, where they came across a huge gathering in the Great Hall. A little bit of a ruckus happened, which resulted in Kreezz managing to point blank kill one of his uncles on the spot. This caused absolute chaos throughout the entirety of the manor. Until the party was managed to be able to sneak away. They managed to get downstairs into the dungeons below the manor where not many people make their way. After making it through several rooms, encountering some animated armor, encountering a mimic, finding some loot along the way, ran into some cobwebs and maybe a sex ghost here or two. They managed to locate Thistle's brother Thorn, who was trapped below, locked up with a character the party has rescued and encountered many times at this point, Lucas. Thorn gave his life for Lucas, and the party is still currently down in the cells in the dungeon below. And we are back, y'all. You guys are all still in the dungeon. Falafel is carrying Thorn's body, and Thistle is holding Lucas on the ground. Welcome back. Lucas is still unconscious, but alive.
So, like, for the record, I'm not like carrying Thorn's body. I've got Thorn sort of wrapped up, and he's like slung, like pressed up against me. But yeah, I say, all right then. Might as well get this one then, and you know, up and at him.
TBD, can you help me get this? He still seems to be working on waking up. Can you help me get Lucas? Lucas, that is his name, right? It's Lucas.
Oh yeah, it's still Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Can y'all also help me get him out
I mean,
of here?
I could probably get him too. I could hoist Lucas. I'll carry him as well. Thorn's
Alright,
just a little guy, and Lucas is also smaller than I am. So, with one arm, like I'll just sling Lucas over my shoulder, and just like, all right, let's go.
This isn't the first time you've had to firefighter carry Lucas, Falafel. But you notice this time he does feel lighter than he has. Maybe thinner, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Less
Oh,
than.
they haven't been feeding you, have they? All right, let's get you some victuals. And yeah.
Kreezz, can you get us out of here?
Yeah, I can get us out of here. Yeah.
All right. Before you guys move to exit the room, I would like everyone in here to roll me a wisdom save, please.
Nope.
Yeah. Did you just say no, Ryan?
I don't recall.
Joke's on you.
Oh.
I don't have any wisdom. That was a nat 20.
Nice.
Did mine not?
Wisdom save.
I got a 4 total as well.
God.
You know what? You're the D20 today. You are my boy. What's my wisdom? I know I have wisdom something. Yeah. A save, you said, yeah? Yeah. Bim. 15.
15. Okay, so we got a 20, a 15, natural 20, a 15, and a 4 and a 4. Okay. As you all are moving around, you've picked up Lucas, you've picked up Kreezz, you picked up Thorn, excuse me. The crack in the wall on the eastern side of the room where Lucas and Thorn were stashed, it starts to emanate a slight glow, like almost a slight hum. TBD, Kreezz, you both hear the singing you heard earlier, but it's louder. And this time you can almost make out some words. Kreezz, would you roll me a perception check and also remind me what languages you know?
I know common and undercommon, and then yeah.
Okay.
You said perception.
Perception, yes.
A 10 total.
Okay. You can't make out every word, Kreezz, in the song that sounds like your mother, Murdra, but you do hear the words chieftain, rat, and kill.
Okay.
TBD.
Do I need a perception check? Natural one.
Okay. You hear a song, you hear voice. You can't quite recognize who is singing, but it sounds familiar. You can't quite make out any words.
How big is the crack in the wall?
It's probably like 1.5 to a foot wide. It's not wide. It's not that large, but there's definitely like a glow emanating from it.
Could one of us fit through it potentially?
Probably Thistle or Kreezz.
Mm.
And how tall is it?
About the height of the room, like the height of the wall. So it's probably between 8 and 9 feet.
So
tall.
it's going
It's going straight up.
straight up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. And Thistle, you still hear like echoes of your brother's voice singing as well. Um, and Falafel, you still hear a little bit of your sister's.
Mm. But I hear it from the crack, right?
Mhm.
I'm, you know, this is it's a trip. That's a trap. Not about it. Not about it. Don't want it.
I think we should find the source.
No. Not interested. I think we should leave.
I agree with Falafel. I think we should get out of here.
I look at Kreezz.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's figure this shit out. I can squeeze in there.
You think
I'm
so?
gonna approach the crack. Yep.
You're approaching the crack?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
That checks out.
All right,
Or-
Kreezz, you're just gonna go ahead.
No, I'm watching him do it.
Just watching. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, Kreezz, you creep up to the crack in the wall, and you feel on your face like a cold rush, like of a breeze hitting your face. Very unlike the Undercity. It's usually very stale, like still air. But you smell like almost fresh air. Something that's like even damp a little bit. As you stick your nose through the crack and you look through and it's almost pitch black. And yes, I know you have dark vision. So it looks like you can see a little bit of the ways in there. And you don't see much other than it feels like you should be looking out in a cave. But as your eyes like adjust a little bit and you can see kind of just dim, it's an area that's absolutely so large. You can't see the walls on either left or right, and you can't see how high the top of the supposed cave would be. You don't see it at all. You can't tell if it's either cast in darkness or it's just so far away you can't see it. You can't measure its length. But as you look out, as your eyes adjust, you do notice like a faint glow of what look to be like blue, purple, green spots of like an almost effervescent glow, but eerily so out in the distance, spotted around the dark.
I would try to relay all of that the best I can to the party, but kind of not 100% correct because I can't speak as eloquently as that. So yeah, that's what I saw. It looks fucked up in there. No, this is gotta be a different dimension. The ceiling is too high. It doesn't make any sense. We did not go down that deep. Surely this would be under our house, but like, I don't know about that one, lads. This looks like we're like there's something crazy going on, and I'm kind of down to investigate. I'm super excited to get into this crack.
What's making the light?
It was those flower things I'm talking about. I think that's making the light. It looks like it, at least.
Well, why don't you use the our lamp that you made for when we came down here earlier?
I'm gonna just fucking chuck my little glowstone in there.
Your little doorknob.
Yep.
Okay. Roll me a strength check. Athletics. Do an athletics check. See how
You
far
said
you can chuck
athletics?
that thing. Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Ready? Athletics. Gotcha. Sniped.
Hmm?
9 total.
9. Okay. You can't chuck it very far. But you
Right.
chuck it far enough. You probably chuck it about like 30 feet, 40 feet. Not bad. But it's so dark. It doesn't even cast any light around it except for a few inches. It's almost as if it's being swallowed up by the darkness around it.
Damn. It's like oppressively dark in there. Like my little light is not doing so good.
This little light of mine.
This has got to be some weird underdark magic. I think some buddies of ours dug too deep one time and we got lost in some spooky tunnels and they did not ever come back. I say we, but it was them and they didn't ever come back. Probably got eaten by spiders. I hate spiders. Or worse,
Oh,
cats.
What was it that Thorn was just saying just now?
I'm too emotional to remember.
Hey, Ev, what was it that Thorn was saying as he was dying? Hello, DM. What were my brother's dying words again?
I've already forgotten.
I'm super gay for this limp elf, and
It runs in the family.
You boo him, but he's right.
I'm misremembering. I'm misremembering, but it was something like that. I'm really like, and with me dying breath, I wish for this soft boy to live. Something like that. But when he said it, it was a lot sadder than that.
I want that on the t-shirt. With my dying breath, I want this soft boy to live.
No need for history checks since it just happened. But Thistle, you do remember that Thorn mentioned that the Order was hearing echoes from what they thought was Aegis, the Forge God, and we're following his voice below.
Y'all think that this is where those... This has to be where those echoes that they were talking about are coming from, right?
Feels super likely. There's got to be a shadow beast in here somewhere.
Is that what we're hearing? It sounds like music.
It could be to lure in us, but I kind of like it. I mean, I'm kind of lured. Not gonna lie.
I
I've
wanna
also been
find the
hearing
source.
voices. But see, here's the thing. It doesn't make sense, right? Because I hear me sis, and like, while it's not completely impossible that it's me sis in there, right? I also know me sis. I don't think like if she is still alive, right? And I imagine she would be. She's resourceful. But if she is, I doubt that she'd have made it all the way out here, found a way into like deep into the city's cave, and then gotten herself in this wee little echoey hole. It just doesn't seem like her.
Yeah, but
And I mean,
you did it. You got your
mean-
way all the way out here into
but
this
it was
weird
the-
city
Well-
with the weird echoey hole.
I have
so
an
you're
excellent
telling me-
counterpoint. It's that the thing that I'm hearing right now is my brother, who we all just watched die. So I think that
Maybe
Oh
it's
yeah,
his
it was just right here.
Maybe
I got
it's
him
his
right here.
spirit. Maybe what we hear in there is the spirits of those that have passed on. Maybe this is hell.
what's hell?
Can we help them?
There's like 8 of them.
spirits?
Yeah, there's like layers, like an onion to hell.
I like onions.
Yeah, me too. Big fan.
I like onions
They're
too.
they're pretty good.
I'm not sure which one this
I
is,
like
but
all.
yeah, there's like layers to the shit.
I like shallots. I like the green
Shallots are
ones.
just fancy onions, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yeah. I use, when you can get your hands on them, but they're real nice. I like the green ones with the because you can like floss your teeth with them. It's pretty nice. Anyway,
Nope.
I'm not sure we should go into the spirit realm just yet. Here's what I think we ought to do. Okay, we've got ourselves and Thistle, I apologize, but we've got ourselves kind of like a situation that we've got to deal with. Number one, and number two, we've got ourselves, a limp and pretty hungry soft boy, and I think we're going to want to nurse him back to health before we start absconding to different spirit dimensions where you don't even know if they look like eat food in there, right? And truth be told,
Okay.
here's how I see it. I ain't too clever, but I do recognize patterns, right? And here's how I see it. This little fella right here on my shoulder, right? This is like the third time or something like that, right? Which is a lot. Let's face that. This is like the third time we've come across him, right? He's been some sort of sleepy, right? And we've had to basically pull him out from a situation that would have otherwise resulted in certain death, right? Which tells I'm not one on like fates or gods or things like that, but like sometimes the course of events is trying to tell you something, and maybe it's good to sit down and listen. So here's how I see it. When he wakes up, if he wakes up, right? Let's make sure that we don't let him run off again, because he'll just plumb get himself killed this time, right? So I say we nurse him back to health, and then we hold on to him and make sure, right, that whatever it is he's got to do, right, that he gets it done, and then we can let him go. And then Thistle, I don't know what you want to do with your brother here. I know different folk do different things. Personally, we dealt with these things fairly, I think, pretty nicely back in the old tribe. So if you put it in my hands, I'll take care of it. Otherwise, we'll do it your way. I'm happy to help.
Yo.
As I like hoist the elf.
Do we
my
think
shoulder.
there's still a bunch of ruckus going on upstairs with people fighting? Might not be the best time to try to get them out of here.
Well, personally, I can
Oh, the
sneak
perfect
out.
time.
Sneak out through the chaos.
I've
With
sneaked out
two
through worse.
bodies?
I've sneaked out through worse, carrying more.
I mean, if anyone gets too close, we can just start blasting.
And truth be told, if anybody does get too close, we can't start blasting.
Well, Kreezz, is there any other way out other than directly through that ballroom we just came through?
Yeah, I mean, there should be a way. I mean, the door into the basement, there was a hallway we walked through there. I mean, I don't tread this way too often because I was told not to come to the fucking basement. But
Because of the sex robots, yeah.
correct. Yep. That don't work very well, apparently. And the mimic, what was that? But yeah, we could probably find another way out. There's also other doors down the basement that we didn't go through. Or there's the cool crack that's calling my name. Literally.
I think that's where we should
Crack,
go.
the crack is calling all of our names, and that's probably
Yeah.
why I don't particularly trust the crack. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I
also don't trust it.
I'm as curious as they come, but if something is calling me personally, and I've never even been here, that's not right. How do you know? Who are you? Right,
Did
and
he say
then you
not to
say
go
it's,
in? Did Thorn say
then you
not to go in there? Rest in peace, my buddy Thorn.
I don't think so. I kind of want to get this Lucas kid up to see what he knows before we try and
Yeah.
go. Well,
Do we
Can
just start
I-
smacking him until he wakes up?
Can I try looking?
Right. Well, luckily, I do have an onion on my person.
Mhm.
I would like to bite into this onion to sort of like break the cell walls and release the Allison and make sure get it nice and stinky, right? I'm also going to mash my thumb into it, really get it in there just to like break it up a lot so it gets really stinky. And I'm going to shove it. I'm going to move Lucas, like cradle him like a baby, and I'm going to shove the onion under his nose. So he can huff that sulfuric compound.
Okay. Um. Roll
I
me
will
a
eat the
medicine
part of
check.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I will eat the part of the onion that I ate. That I chomped. Obviously,
Your eyes
medicine.
start watering.
4.
Nothing happens.
Okay, awesome. Come on. Like, try to come on, buddy. I'll eat the rest of the onion.
I will help. I'm gonna put both of my hands on his body and zap him with some lay on hands from my battery, giving him 5 hit points.
Okay. As you do falafel, you start to feel almost like a very familiar buzzing and warmth come from your chest where your gem is. And it starts to glow a little bit the closer you get to Lucas, and the gem on his amulet starts to glow and hum that familiar tone too. His is red, but yours is, I believe, like a blue. Or is it yellow? I know y'all have Zafira's shard as well, and hers was blue.
I think it's yellow.
I thought
Okay.
it was yellow as well.
Okay. Okay. And as you do, Lucas kind of starts, his eyes flutter open.
Oh, there
Probably.
you are. There you are, buddy. I'm sorry, I don't have any more onion. I ate it, but I've got like a tomato or a bit of avocado if you'd like. I'm gonna set him down so he's like not directly next to Thorn.
Does he say it's an avocado?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
His eyes just continue to open, like he's blinking a lot. He's not moving barely at all. And his eyes just kind of glance between the 4 of you. This feels like deja vu a bit.
Yeah, we've done this a couple, 2-3 times before.
Jesus. And his hand just kind of creeps up towards his chest. He wait. Where's Thorn?
He's right here. Oh, I point to him like over my chest. Right, well, some of them, what's left of them, I suppose. I suppose the important part's gone. So I'm sorry to tell you that. It's best it comes from me, I suppose. Yeah. You missed it. It was real sad.
No.
So I suppose it's all right that you weren't there for that part.
No, and he takes the gem and just rips it from his neck and just
Oh, you don't want
Yes.
you're gonna want to keep that. You need you're gonna. Can you stop the little fucking?
Thistle's gonna go up and grab it from his hands and shove it into his chest and like hold it there. And
no
just-
need for a check. He is weak as shit.
Yeah, exactly. How did he rip the thing off, the idiot?
And Thistle's gonna say, "Do not fuck with this. my brother decided that for some reason your life was worth more than his and gave this to you. I'm respecting that decision. Do not ever take this fucking necklace off again. And and once he stops kind of fighting against her, she's gonna tie it back around his neck.
As soon as it's tied, he's gonna take his hand, and you can tell there's barely any strength left, Thistle. He rested on yours while it's on his shoulder. And he just slumps forward with his head against your shoulder, Thistle.
Thistle is gonna tense up a little bit and say, Kreezz, tell him what you saw and see if we should investigate more.
In the meantime,
yes.
I would like to peel and give him an avocado to eat. I imagine I don't want to give him jerky or a carrot because I don't think.
Get the boy some protein,
So
some fats.
Chew up the jerky a little bit and give it to him.
yeah.
Are you trying to mama bird, Lucas?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to mama bird Lou. No, we're just trying to get him to like eat something. He's bony and frail.
He pushes the avocado in your hand. He just pushes your hand away as best he can.
Well, you
Just
know,
eat it. Just
you
eat while you listen.
Yeah, you could have some jerky too. I don't particularly care for this stuff. I'll prefer to be, you know, I'm kind of veg myself, so.
I'm not. I can't.
Oh
Do you have
no,
any
no.
water?
Oh yeah. I got me some of that. Yeah, I hand him my water skin.
Okay, he drinks water.
It's a bit warm. It is.
Do you want one of my potions? I don't know what they do, but it might be cool.
Let's not give the
Right.
barely back alive boy a random potion. I think he
Well,
might
yeah,
Could
kill
help
the damn
him.
boy.
could help.
But it could kill him. So let's hold off on the potions. I'm gonna play the my brother just died card. We're not gonna try and force feed him potions. Is that all
Okay.
right with y'all boys?
You don't
Yeah.
have a card in your hands.
Well, Lucas, you know, if you're feeling crazy.
Fair enough. Anyway, Lucas, we're about to, you know, well, actually, before we go any further, right? Since it's honestly a matter of like minutes before you pass out again for one reason or another. But I point to the hole in the wall and be like, what's going on with all that?
I don't know much. Thorn didn't mention much. He knew more. All I know is the order. They're sending people down it. They think that there's some kind of divine influence calling them down there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
Yep.
there's
All right, so you
paladins through there,
so you haven't been.
pointing at the crack.
I
Do you
don't know if
people
there
are
are any
coming?
down there now.
Has
I know
anyone
that.
gone in
Is there
there?
a gathering above in the manor? I heard the guards talking and laughing about some party.
Yeah. It's kind of a massacre right now. I think.
I mean, rattling weddings typically turn into massacres, but
this one's extra spicy because I totally killed Clank. He's dead. Little civil
Oh yeah,
war. Pretty
him's killed his uncle. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's his cloak and his short sword.
It was pretty cool.
It was kind of cool.
Kreezz, you've always joked about killing your uncles, but I never thought you would actually.
Step one.
Oh, them's was never jokes.
Okay. Well, Thorn and I were trying to sneak down through the crack when we were caught. They tortured us to find out what we knew.
And what was it that you knew?
Did they find it out?
All I know is that from my friend, from Sylvie, she's attempting a double identity. She's trying to infiltrate the order herself right now in disguise.
Good call.
She told me that they believed Aegis is below, and that in order to gain the power to create more, he nods towards TBD, more Warforged, it was down there that Aegis would grant them that power if they delved deep enough. That's how they took control of the city from House Asher in the first place. Was
Was
the
it-
constructs.
Oh. Do people make it back out of the crack okay, or is it like a one-way ticket?
I haven't seen anybody come back.
Is this the only way?
I don't know. It's the only way I've discovered.
TBD's gonna go over and kind of survey this crack in the wall and see if it can be picked at a little bit to maybe make it bigger.
It strikes me like if the crack's kind of small, not going to fit most people. Sounds like they haven't gone in there and they've just been sending my people in there, which feels fucked. But like,
They
I
are.
get it. Yeah, sounds about right. I'd do the same thing. Heartless bastards.
I don't remember her name, but the rattling mage, that older rat lady. Oh God.
Older. Careful now.
Not your mother,
Okay.
Kreezz. Not your mother.
Gonna say calling her old kind of fucked up.
She's this witch who works with your clan. She's one of the only rats who took the time to understand the arcane arts. She is interpreting what the order is calling the echoes for the order. It's only making them and the promises of treasure they're making to your clan all that more appealing.
And who's listening to her?
Your uncle, the order.
Stupid. Everyone knows Barbara is crazy. You don't listen to her. So okay. I mean, if that's what my uncle's deciding to do, like she says cool stuff, and she's driven many a person insane with some of her prophecies, but you don't listen to Barbara. It's in her name, Barbara. It's nonsense. Whatever. Okay.
Kreezz, roll me a history check.
Okay.
It's nonsense.
8 total.
8. Roll with advantage. I want to give you this one.
With advantage, it is a 19.
19. Okay, beautiful. You remember that her name is not Barbara.
Rip.
But you like to call her that sometimes. Pissed her off. It was this very old, scraggly looking ratling lady named Sivra. And she was known as the mystic of your clan. She is like the keeper of any spiritual traditions of your clan. You didn't interact with her much growing up, but you and the other cousins your age and your siblings hated her. Because she would just walk around with her staff and if she thought you all were up to no good, smack you with it. Of that sort.
Fucking bitch. Old Shivra. Blind in one eye. Smelled like rotten cabbage. The worst.
TBD, you wanted to see if you could widen the crack. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just looking at it right now, right?
I do have Smith's tools, if that helps.
Okay.
like a hammer to.
So right now, do you want to try and widen it, or do you want to try to like investigate it?
No, I mean investigate it first. See if there's like a good area to start widening. Maybe
Okay.
one side's better to chip at versus the other.
I'm oblivious to the fact that he's trying to widen it. What else is in the area? Like as far as like tools and things lying around.
There are the iron bars for the cell that were right here.
Mhm.
You guys have ripped the door off already.
Yeah,
Um,
obviously.
There's some manacles hanging from the wall, like bits of like moldy hay and straw just across the floor. It's a very damp, small room with a cell in it. Nothing much of note.
Okay. I want to go back and grab the iron door. I'm gonna beckon. I'm gonna walk back towards the crack in the wall with the iron door. I'm gonna motion for TBD to like, hey, get out of the way, get out of the way,
Also,
get out of the way.
nice.
I'm gonna place the iron door directly in front of the crack. I'm going to turn around. Is there like so like it's a cell, right? Is there
Yeah.
like one of those wooden benches that's hanging off the wall like via chains?
Oh, sure.
Okay, great. I ripped that shit off the chains. I would like to walk up to the crack and sort of like plant that shit in front of the crack as well. I'm going to walk outside of the cell. I will find anything that is not tied the fuck down.
Are you trying
I
to
will bring
barricade it right
back
now?
towards. I am barricading this fucking crack. All right, I am putting
Okay,
anything and
yeah.
everything that can be. I've heard it fucking enough. All right, I I am
It's fucking
barricading
hilarious.
the crack, okay, with
I'm watching.
anything I can fucking see. Yeah. I also beckon to TBDs. Like, oh, you could help at any time. And then just I just keep piling shit. If there's a barrel, I will pick that shit up, and I have now slung Thorn over to around my back, right, so I can carry things in front of me.
Mhm.
And yes, I am moving detritus and loose things. If something is loosely attached to something, I wrench it off, and I
Okay.
place it in front of the. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just I'm.
TBD doesn't fully understand the end goal of what's going on right now, so he's going to go ahead and help, thinking that we're doing something to further what he was trying to do.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, y'all managed to put the iron door in front of it. You managed to put the bench in front of it, a barrel. You grab a moldy bookshelf from the room next in front of it. There's now like a wild assortment of items buried like in front of this crack.
I look
Well-
at my handiwork. I go, good. All right, let's go.
Feels bad for
and-
anyone stuck in there. Sucks to be them.
and I start clambering back up. Say, what?
I thought
You,
weren't we going through the crack?
yeah, later. Yeah, no, later. We got to take care of this thing first. Let's go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look at the crack one more time. A little confused, and then I'll follow.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, y'all are
Cool.
making your way out of the basement.
Yep. I forget.
Okay.
Thistle, are you aware of this city? Like, do you know this city well? Okay.
Thistle's also
You
hill
don't?
folk.
Okay, great. Kreezz, you know the city well, yeah?
Pretty well. Yep.
I was told there was like a place with like trees and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
like to go.
Arbor Tutorium.
Yeah, I want whatever that. Yeah, that sounds nice. I want
That
that.
sounds
Yeah.
that sounds nice.
Okay. We can get there. It's gonna be a
All
bit.
right, let's go.
And it's gonna be
But we could talk on the way.
We can make it there. It's going to be a little interesting carrying around, no offense to your brother, but carrying around the recently deceased is going to be a little bit awkward.
So for the record, I want to point out her brother is wrapped up. He's very small, and he's wrapped up in such a way that it just looks like a bundle of stuff.
Okay.
Like, I've got him like
He is very little.
mummified. Like I come from a nomadic peoples. We know how to transport the dead efficiently if we need to. So he's like respectfully, but he's a package.
I'm also confused of what we're doing here. Why are we carrying this body around?
Because we're going to go.
Recently deceased. Sorry about that.
We're going to either bury him or set him on fire or cast him down river or whatever if Thistle feels appropriate to do. I like the river route. That's how I'd like to go.
We'll keep that in. Hopefully, we'll never have to use that information, but we'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
I think just because and Thistle is having a little moment of panic, realizing she never really thought that she was going to have to think about this. And she's going to say, well, my people have their own burial, rites and things like that. And I really want my mama to be here for that, but I think we need to find something to work temporarily. So if we could at least bury him under some trees, maybe say a couple of words, and I'll mark it so that after all this is over, we can go back and find him. And Thistle looks to Lucas and says, and very hesitantly asks, does that sound all right to you, Lucas? All right. Let's Kreezz lead the way.
Okay. Clarity. I'm down to be tossed in the hole, in the crack, if I die. Super down. Everybody. Just so we're all clear here.
All right, that's fair. I appreciate it.
I mean, it's around the corner, so at this point, I
So
think...
many
This was
conversations about holes this campaign.
actually, truly, this was like, actually, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I would also like what we're doing for Thorn right now. If something happens to me, we can go this route and tell my mama, and until someone can get word to my mama. ABD, do you have any preferences? And then this was gonna lean towards Falafel and say, "Wait, can he die?"
Oh, everybody can die.
All right. Yes, TBD, your preferences.
I don't know.
Just be thinking on it. All right, Kreezz, back to you.
Yeah, okay, so I think it's this way. Back the way we came. I think it's this door.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys walk north into this room, you hadn't stepped in here yet. You notice on the opposite end that there's a staircase going up. Actually, here, this is not where you entered the dungeons. You had entered them over here to the west, where I'm pinging. But where's the reveal tool? Where? There it is.
Ooh.
All right. It's a pretty empty room with some barrels in the corner. More moldy straw on the ground. But you notice that there are stairs going up.
Oh. Is this crack over here in the room? Is this another dimensional rift crack? Okay.
That's a
No,
aesthetic.
that's a dead mimic. Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's an aesthetic crack.
That's a
These are
vibe
stairs
crack.
that go up.
It's a
Yes,
vibe crack.
That's the vibe crack. The actual crack I've drew in green down here.
Oh,
Right there.
I see it.
The crack.
That is what that is. I didn't know what that was, but now I do.
Okay. These are not the stairs that y'all went down last time. But as you move up them, you hear all of you notice a lack of noise as you
Oh.
creep up the stairs. When you all had made your way down, the last thing you had heard was just screaming, yelling, stomps, sound of fighting. But now it's eerily quiet. As you make your way up the stairs, you find that you're not about to go through a door. There's a hatch above your heads, like a trap door.
I open the door.
Okay. It doesn't open.
I try harder.
Athletics check.
Okay. 7.
It's not open.
Is
What-
it
what's-
locked? I unlock it.
It is not locked. You feel like when you push on it, it does like kind of lift open slightly. But it feels like there's something very heavy on top of it.
Someone who's got big, strong muscles. Do they want to try to open this door?
Thistle would like to try.
Okay.
It's okay.
I step out of the way.
Thistle's a fighter.
Athletics check, please.
Okay. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's a 10.
Yeah, no, girl, you
I
can't. You're not a
rolled
puppy. You're not opening that thing.
All right, someone else try.
I will try.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a go. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a go.
You both trying?
Yeah.
Try together.
What was it,
Okay,
athletics?
I bet that'll give you some advantage of some sort if you try together.
One of you rolled
me-
advantage.
Let me roll with advantage. I have a +7
Okay.
to athletics. Yeah. With advantage, you say, right?
Mhm.
Cool. 19.
Yeah. So you managed to push it open. It's tough. This is pretty damn heavy. But you noticed that there were several like crates on top of it that were sealed shut. And Falafel, as you kind of like creep it open, as you kind of like nudge it up, you feel the crates kind of start to scooch back like a stack of them are
Yeah.
about to like tilt over.
Yeah. I push.
You keep going. Okay. You hear all of you hear a loud crash above you as the crates go crashing down. And
I turn down to everybody. Go.
Okay.
And I
Doing your best.
quietly clamber. I quietly clamber out.
Okay. You get the hatch open and you creep out, and it looks like you're in a pantry of some sort. It's very dark.
Can I make anything out in the pantry?
Perception.
Oh, that's not great, but like 6.
Bless you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
There are various crates, and you can smell various like dried meats. Some you see a couple vegetables, mostly like grains and meats. Though rats aren't super into fresh veggies.
I'm gonna gank some veggies. I'm gonna gank some. I whisper call down like, it's Kreezz. And then I start ganking veggies, and you know, if there's little like pouches of grain, I grab those. If there's like, if there's dried meats, I don't go for the dried meats, but if a couple, you know, happen to find themselves in my pouch, sure.
roll me a d10.
D10, you said?
Mhm.
5.
5. You managed to pull 2 small sacks of grain, and you managed to pull 1 very large potato, and then 2 pouches of like dried jerky.
Cool.
All right. All right. The rest of you creeping upward.
Yep.
Okay. So you all are now in the pantry. The door is shut. It's very dark in there. Kreezz, you immediately recognize this pantry. You've snuck in here many a time. It's the pantry off of the kitchens near the Great Hall on the other side of the manor. You've gotten in trouble quite a bit for sneaking in here and swiping some treats.
I would like.
Hey, this is the pantry. I know this place. It's right off of the kitchen, pretty close to the Great Hall. I've got in trouble a lot in here. As one knows, I'm a little hungry. I would like to go to the spot that I know the good cheese is at.
Okay, yeah, you know exactly where it is. Don't even need to roll anything, and you find a crate full of various types of cheese.
Thistle, come here.
Thistle.
This is the
Runs
best
over.
cheese we have. I know you're a cheese person. I want you to take a look and say, have I ever had good cheese or is this shit cheese? Because this is my judgment point of good cheese. Is this cheese? And I like it.
Ev, can I roll something to determine the quality of Kreezz's
Sure.
cheese?
Sketchy. Kreezz's cheese.
Kreezz
Kreezz's
cheese.
cheese.
Freeze cheese.
What would you like me to roll, or just like a straight roll?
Let's do. Give me a d20. Add your proficiency with advantage because you know your cheese.
Okay.
That's your cheese check. Plus proficiency
check.
with advantage. Cheese check. The cheese check.
Cheese check. That was an 11.
11 with advantage. Oh
Yeah,
no. Okay.
I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Okay. You take a peek into the crate of cheese. You can tell this one's a little bit stale, but still very good cheese. Not as good as Larkspur cheese because
Yeah.
not that many cheese out there is as good as Larkspur cheese. But you see some Gouda, you see some pepper jack, and you see some very nice cheddar cheese.
Well, I gotta say, there's no Larkspur, so your assortment could be better, but it's not
Right.
bad. It's not bad. You have the best of each kind of cheese. I'll give you that.
Nice. Okay, so I've had decent to good cheese in my life. Okay, well, CTBD, I told you.
I never doubted.
Good. Okay.
May I take some of this cheese with me?
You can do literally whatever you want.
All right. How much cheese can I fit in my bag?
Roll me a
One,
d10.
a 2. Okay.
That's how much cheese you can fit in your bag.
A D10.
A d10.
2 American cheese slices.
Okay, I got
America.
one of each type. So a cheddar, a Gouda, and what was the other one? Pepper jack. There we go.
Yeah.
I would like to look for coffee beans.
Coffee beans?
Yeah, good call.
You find
Coffee
a whole
beans.
ass sack of coffee beans.
A
Scoop that shit up.
sack. Okay. I fill my backpack with it.
Damn. Sorry, Mom. I'm getting in trouble again in the kitchens.
Thistle is gonna start looking around and realizing just how much food is around them, and say, "Kreezz, I knew you were some sort of prince or something, but are you like prince of all of the underworld? This is so much
Well,
food in one spot."
I mean, yeah, this is enough to feed like a lot. There's a lot of rats down here.
Like,
So
we only have one cart for all of our food for the whole clan, and like, we're a pretty big clan.
yeah, I mean, this is probably enough for 400 or 500 rats. Although they don't all get to eat it, unfortunately. There's a strict code. You got to earn it. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Well-
it's a lot. but probably like a good half of the Undercity of Lasier. Yeah, I should be, but got to get the other uncle till then.
Yes. Excellent.
And then I
And
could
this
free
will-
my mom and honor my father.
Hell yeah. She's still
Mhm.
enjoying the view of all the food.
Yeah, it's good food. Yeah, I can sneak us out of here from here. I know the way. I'm familiar.
All right, you open the door and you find
Go.
your way into the kitchens. And doesn't super look like kitchens. You just see kind of like a makeshift like fire in the corner where like an old decrepit stone fireplace looks like it was once grand. And you see some like crates around that are being used as like makeshift counters. Um, floor's kind of rotten below. You hear drips in the corners here and there. Feels like home, Kreezz. Oddly enough, there's nobody in here.
Think they're too busy fighting in the other room. Probably for the best. Sneak on by, sneak on by.
Okay. All right, you heading out to the Great Hall? Or are you going to be going through another direction? You know that the door across the way from the pantry leads out into the Great Hall. It's like a double door. But there's also a couple doors off on the other side of the room, kind of towards the western side of the room, that lead through the hallways of your home. And you also know that there's a door in the back near the pantry that go upstairs.
I think we want to boogie out of here, not through the Great Hall. Wait, if that door leads into the Great Hall, like, can we hear if they're still fighting, or does it sound like it's mostly settled out at this point?
It's eerily quiet.
We should look.
Yeah, I'm starting to get scared that all your kinfolk are dead.
I mean, there's a decent chance there's a lot of them dead. That means some good loot. Yeah, we peek. I'd like to peek. I'd like to peek into the Great Hall.
Let's go
Oh.
crack the door.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. You all peek through. Who's peeking through first? Kreezz?
Can we do it like Scooby-Doo style, where it's like someone's at the bottom? And then
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, yeah. Can I be the second one?
Oh my
Stacked-
god.
Stacked
Somebody
heads.
draw that. That's incredible.
Yeah. Since I'm the tallest, I'll be at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
definitely
incredible.
at the bottom.
Okay. And I'm just picturing Falafel holding Lucas's head up too in the stack. Yeah, so the four of you, five of you, peek your head through the door. You see it's just as bright in there as it was earlier. There's still torches lit around the parameter of the halls, parameter diameter. Words.
Perimeter.
The board perimeter. Thank you. Perimeter of the room. There's still a fire blazing in the middle. You can hear. It's so quiet though that you can hear the fire popping and crackling in the middle of the room. You see overturned tables. You see broken dishes. You see wooden utensils like skewed across the floor. And up on the like dais, like up on the raised platform where the throne the throne has been knocked over, and it looks like there's a knife sticking out the back of it. As you all look around more, you notice that there are bodies littering the floor. You notice there are rattlings. There's a few human, a giant, oddly enough. I'm not sure how he fit down there, but he is lying dead in the corner of the Great Hall. Among various others, there's a dragonborn or two, a couple tieflings, mostly just piles of rats. Kreezz, you don't recognize anyone right away, except for, of course, your Uncle Clink in the middle of the room. But you don't see anyone you know super well. You don't see your mother. You don't see Casey. But you all hear a bit of noise coming out of the front door of the manor, where it looks to be propped open with a couple of small rattling bodies. It's very quiet. No one alive is left in this room.
Should we just make a break for the front door?
We could. I mean, we can go to the side. I mean, I know we can go to the side door as well.
There's just so much that would be going to waste if we just skedaddle on out of here.
Oh, you mean like searching what's going on? You mean like looting the battlefield? I'm super down for that.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
sold. I'm going in. I would like that.
Yep.
Room.
Yep.
I'm actually, Falafel's not one to loot, but I am gonna make a beeline for the giant.
I was thinking the
Believe it
same.
or not.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I'll go
Falafel
for the
speaks
throne.
giant,
I'll go for the throne.
Okay.
so
Okay.
I will follow.
I would
Throne
like
of
to
the
see
giants.
Dragonborn.
The dragon. Okay. All right. And we will find out what y'all loot when we're back from the break.
Great.
We'll see you guys in
Yay.
15 minutes.
Thank you, 15.
Hi everyone. We are back, and the party is currently in the Great Hall, about to do some looting. And we're excited to hop back in here. So I think last we were, Falafel and Kreezz were heading towards a dead giant in the corner of the Great Hall.
TBD is following Kreezz closely to assist.
All
I was
right,
going
and
towards
then
the throne.
the throne. Thank you. And gotcha. And then Falafel, you're heading towards the giant.
I'm heading
and
towards the giant.
Okay, and Thistle, you're heading towards the Dragonborn. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go with Kreezz first. Kreezz, you see a brass-handled dagger sticking out of like the middle of the back of the throne as it's laying on its side. What do you do? Looking for anything else?
I just want to see if like the dagger was anything special or if it's just like a basic dagger.
It looks like a basic dagger. But
Okay.
but if you would like to roll an investigation, you're welcome to.
Sure. Oh. 9.
9. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like anything special.
Is there any other like notable bodies around the throne? Like any like impressive looking folk that might have some cool shit?
You notice a couple familiar faces. You notice your cousin Callus and his sister Casilla on the ground. You also see a half elf and a few other of your rat cousins you don't know well. You see some like broken dishes. You see a couple pouches on the ground where maybe people have dropped things. Multiple weapons. It was a large fight, so pretty much
Can
any
you
weapon
deal
you
with
could
those
think of. Yeah. Okay. So you find 3 of them. One of them has a little bit of an insane amount of gold in it. You find in that pouch. This is a pretty heavy pouch, and it appears to be a little bit bigger on the inside than you expected, and you realize that it is a bag of holding.
Another one.
Oh yeah. So you find inside of it 987 pieces of gold and 600 pieces of silver.
I'm fucking rich. How much gold was that? 987?
967. Don't get greedy.
You said 6-7? Whoa!
Oh my fucking god. That is the 3rd time I've heard that today from people who are adults, okay?
My brain is sufficiently rotted. It's okay.
That's incredible. Is my
How much silver
nephew
did you
in the
say?
room with us? There are about 600 pieces of silver. And also, and you start to poke around in the other 2 pouches, and you find in the other 2 pouches that there are actually, the first one has in it what appears to be like an emerald brooch, wrapped in like a brass casing. And that is so many memes being shared in Discord, y'all. Holy. And then you
Sorry,
also
I'm just-
find
Okay.
you also find in that pouch what looks to be like another emerald ring to match the brooch, as well as a pocket knife. And then in the 3rd and last pouch, you open up and you find what looks to be like tinder for a fire. A couple like a small like spool of thread. You find a couple pieces of scrap metal, what look to be aluminum. And you also find in there about 7 pieces of copper.
Let's go. baby.
All right. And not only are there pouches, but there are also like various weapons of every type scattered around the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of toss some cat weapons casually. This is like a proper bag of holding.
Yes, it is.
All right. I'm just gonna toss them into the bag of holding then.
Okay.
Some of the weapons.
So you pick up a scimitar. You pick up a halberd. You pick up 3 daggers. And you pick up a few crossbow bolts. Probably about 7.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. We're gonna pull over to Falafel. You looking for anything in particular?
Yeah. So number one, I know he's a giant. How large is he?
He looks to be about 12 feet high. Like it's a wonder how he fit in here.
Yeah. I don't know what weapon is he rocking.
He has an axe that looks to be almost as tall as you are.
Okay. For him, is it a two-handed axe for him?
Yes, big time.
Okay. Because see, if he had a one-handed axe, I could use that as a two-handed axe myself.
Hmm.
But also, I'm not big into axes. I like hitting things, but having an axe would be nice. I'm gonna. No, I'll leave the axe where it may be. Is there anything about him to like indicate what tribe? Because like I'm not from the giant people, but we are giant adjacent. I speak giant. Can I like where's he from? What giant folk is he from, and why is he down here?
Roll me a nature check. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do a nature check. Why not?
Nature. Okay, beautiful. 6.
6.
It was a bad roll.
You can
I have
tell
a good nature.
'cause
Yeah.
you're not like you are very familiar with maps, Falafel. You like even though you haven't traveled out of the eastern continent, Aurora, you know that there is the second continent, Aurora, connected by a land bridge.
Mhm.
Even though you haven't traversed there yourself. But you can tell that this giant comes from the western continent because you haven't quite seen anything like
Okay.
it. But you do know that with giants in Aurora, there are several different kinds, but there are only 2 small tribes that come from the western continent. This one, based on its coloring and based on some ridges it has down its nose, you can tell it comes from the western continent.
Okay.
Because he
How'd
is
you
of
wind
like
up all the way over here? You're a strange fella. Yeah, I want to rummage his pockets or whatever pocket-like orifices he has.
Sure. He's not dressed very like nobly. Like his clothes are not much more than rags. You rummage through. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
14.
14. Okay. Do. You find 3 wooden carvings in his pocket. You find what looks to be a carving of a bear, a carving of a deer, and you find a carving of what appears to be some sort of reptilian figure. You can't quite
Lizard.
make out what it is.
It's a lizard. He's gonna be a lizard. Yep. All right. Cool.
You continue to rummage around and you find something interesting. You find what appears to be a polished fire opal in his pocket as well. It's very pretty.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice looking trinket.
All right. You looking for anything else?
No, just I'll take the stuff he's got and I'll say, sorry about all of this, mate. Hope wherever you are now is better than this place. And I'll leave him with that. He turns down to Thorn, whom he swung around back to the front now, and says, "Yeah, that goes for the both of you, honestly." And then, yeah, I'm gonna go rejoin the party.
Okay. Thistle, you're kind of rooting through a dragonborn's pockets. As you get closer, you notice that it's a white dragonborn, a male. And you notice that he was wielding a very large greatsword, probably a little too heavy for you. He also has what looks to be a hand crossbow strapped to his wrist. And you see that he does have a few pouches hanging off his belt.
I'll take that hand crossbow.
Okay. All right. And you see that he does have bolts, a stack of what looks to be 17 bolts off his belt, too.
Excellent. Hey, you're coming home with me.
Okay.
Anything else in his pockets? Any gold? Any
Yeah.
trinkets?
You rummage through his pockets, and you find what looks to be like a very carefully rolled up piece of paper, tied with a string. You unroll it, and you notice that it's a very rough sketch of what looks to be a female dragonborn, with the words "My love" written on the bottom of the piece of paper. You also find about 30 gold and about 12 silver. You also find what appears to be it's like an iron ring in his pocket, with what looks to be like a very small white sapphire stone set in the middle of it.
Okay. And I'm sorry, the last thing you said it was a locket? Did I?
A ring. So like an
A
iron
ring.
ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With
I'll
it's like
grab
set with a sapphire.
sapphire. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab that and then I'm gonna take the little sketch and I'm gonna try and tuck it kind of close to his heart and
Okay.
and just kind of pat that there and head back to the party.
All right. And TBD, are you doing anything behind Kreezz?
Nope, I was just hanging out in case he needed help.
All right. You guys kind of start to congregate near the throne. The voices outside the front door of the gathering hall start to get a little bit louder. As you can tell, the tones are rising into a heated level.
Can we peek out the front, see who's immediately there and how if they're far away? Okay, I would like to peek out the front.
Okay, Grace, go ahead and roll me perception, please.
I perceive 20. Not a natural, just dirty.
Okay, very nice. You see in front of you, there's a lot of people with their backs to the door. That you see a lot of rats in front of you. None of them are looking towards you. You hear the voices very well. And you can tell exactly who they are. You immediately pinpoint the louder voice, the heavier voice, as your Uncle Vargash. And you hear another voice, which appears to be your aunt, the one who Clink's now widow, standing outside. They are screaming at each other. And it looks as if many of your cousins and your siblings are gathered around. It looks like most non-rattling folk have fled. They are no longer down in the Undercity. This is a quarrel between the rattlings, between the clans. So that is what is happening. And Vargash and your aunt, Clea with a K, are currently screaming at each other. But it has not escalated into a fight yet.
Hey. Clay, okay. Cool. How close are they to these doors? If we were to just kind of walk out, are we gonna be noticeable?
There is a wall of rats in front of you with their backs to all of you. But they are about all your height, Kreezz, in front of you.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking. I don't know the front. There's a lot of people right there out the front. We might wanna go the back, a back way or something. I'm thinking that's the play here.
All right. Okay. Whatever you say, whatever you think is best.
Okay. Yeah, I would try to lead people to like back through the hall and one of the side doors to go out like a side entrance, not the main door.
Okay. You want to go through the kitchen or through the hallways?
Probably through the kitchen.
Okay.
There's like an exit to the house through the kitchen.
Yes. There's an
Okay.
exit that will go through the back hallways, and then there's an exit that goes upstairs through the kitchen.
You said it goes upstairs?
Mhm.
So like not out of the house or out of the manor?
Right.
Okay, so then the other way through the hallways, that would lead towards a door that would go out of the manor.
Yes. You remember that kind of goes through the maze of hallways in the back of the manor, and out through a back door that leads around.
Okay. I think that would be the way we want to go.
Okay. Stay on the same floor. Okay. Yeah. You guys make your way through the kitchen. As you do, you notice immediately when you enter the kitchen a loud crashing noise as the door that comes from upstairs just is absolutely slammed open and hits the wall where it opens. And you see a small rat tumbling down the stairs head first. And you guys immediately realize it's Casey.
Yep.
Shit. And you can just see her staring at her hand. She's not like taking you all in yet.
Oh, hey, Casey, how's it going there, little one?
Oh, can you guys fix my hand? Is that okay? Is that possible?
Well,
What's wrong
probably.
with
I don't.
Um,
Clear, she's got a boo boo. You know, she's got a
I-
little.
I-
She's got a
I
little.
got-
She bulked it a little bit.
Kreezz, I got in the middle of click and clack, and she holds her hand up, and half of her hand is actually completely gone.
Whoop. Oh.
Oh,
Yikes, little dude.
I mean, I was already missing a couple fingers there, but now there's more gone.
Yeah, that don't look too good. Yeah, TBD, you think you can just sort of stabilize that for now?
hey, I'm glad you made it out of the hole. Like, and he put gestures vaguely to behind us. Like, so I'm glad that you're okay from all of that. That's good. Sorry about the thing with the end.
I'll see what I can do, and I'm gonna hit it with the zappy lay on hands and maybe cauterize what's there. I'll do 5 hit points.
5 hit points. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. You can see that her hand starts to heal magically with TBD's hand on it. And you can tell that it doesn't look fresh anymore, the wound, and it doesn't grow back, of course. But it does look like the wound is now several weeks old, but it's not completely healed yet. So it works quite well, TBD. Well, thank you. It doesn't hurt anymore, but guess I'll just have to figure out how to steal things again. Kreezz, what the fuck did you do? Cause like they were all gonna like Kettle was supposed to marry Clack, and then you called Clack a pedophile, and then I went to go see I went to go find Aunt Murdra, and then suddenly I go downstairs and everyone's screaming at each other, and you're not there. So like, what the fuck?
Well, Clink is dead. He started a little clan war. Felt pretty good. Yeah. So that he's not doing too well. And then Auntie Clea, she's pretty pissed. So that is going to be quite the
She's
schism.
always pissed.
That's fair. She's quite angry. Yeah.
Honestly, from the sound of it, this doesn't sound like even the second worst thing you've ever done.
No, this is the worst.
I don't know. I think this is gonna really. I don't think Clay has ever been a fan of the Paladins, so they might lose
No,
some support down here.
She did. The last time she got angry at Varyash was when he first invited them down here. I remember that was wild. Like she tried to kill him, but Clink held him back. But now Clink can't hold her back. It's just her, and she's fucking scary. So shit's about to go down, and I might want to go watch.
That's a good call. I think I'm going to try to find you an upgrade to your hand. So I've got to get some hand parts for TBD, and I'll try to fix your hand. So we got a whole bunch of hand
Well-
fixing going on.
Okay, that sounds good. Yay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go watch. You all get into some shit, and I'll find you later. Oh, hi, Lucas. Okay, bye, Lucas. And she just kind of skitters out of the room.
You
Fucking
could say
Lucas.
hi back. It's polite. Polite to say hello when people are addressing you, Lucas.
Are you still like fully
No,
carrying Lucas?
I'm not. Yeah. Well, I mean, no,
Yeah,
no.
he's-
Didn't we like get him like conscious, and now he should be like
He's
weak?
not able to
But
walk.
oh, okay, then yes, I'm carrying him.
He's trapped. Okay, yeah.
But he is awake.
Yeah, he barely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck.
But still, I reprimand him because, like, listen, I know I'm like a backwards rube and everything, right? But even I know that, like, when nice folk are addressing you, you talk, you say things back to him, okay?
He just kind of weakly holds up his hand.
Right, that's good enough. All right, you'll apologize to Alea. That's fine.
I kind of like pat him lightly, and yeah, cool.
Okay. Y'all heading out the back.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You guys make your way out of the back of the kitchen through the hallways. You find yourself in a maze of hallways. You make your way through and surprisingly don't come across anybody. You walk for about a minute or two. And as you're about to reach the back, what usually people refer to as the back sunroom, almost sarcastically, because it does lead out into almost like a covered area of sorts outside the manor. It where typically rats will hang out, do drugs, kind of just out of the home, because Murdra often has a lot of feelings about drugs in the home. So you all make your way out the back through there. When you
drugs.
see
Classy lady, I respect that.
you see in this back outdoor room, as soon as you walk out, you smell a very strong smell of what Kreezz you recognize as someone who is smoking moon milk in the corner of the room. Sitting in the shadows, you notice your cousin Clink's son.
What's up? Just gonna keep sauntering by.
You got a lot of freaking guts showing your face out here. Why don't you
Oh, yeah. Have
deal
you
with the
met
shit that
him?
you caused instead of slinking out of here?
No. I've got a friend to go bury, and I think you've got a father to bury. So, you know, Nothing personal.
He was an asshole anyway. Honestly, I'm glad you did it. Otherwise, I would have done it myself.
I mean,
I guess I owe you a favor.
props to Auntie Clea. Is she about to run the show, or are we nervous here? Are we nervous here?
Let's hope that they solve things soon. Otherwise, the fight that just happened will escalate to the entirety
Yeah.
of the Undercity.
Which
Which
Well,
unfortunately would mean you and I would be fighting on opposite sides.
well, hold on now. Hold on now. Who said I'd be on Uncle Vargash's side? Because he's next for fucking sure.
Last I heard you talk about my mother, you wished you could turn her inside out.
Okay. I've grown up since then, and I've changed my
Okay.
opinion. She seems not in favor of those aegis folks, and let's just say neither am I.
What about your mother?
Well,
What
mother
about your
dearest.
siblings?
Well, they'll come around. They'll come around. I think I can convince old mom, and I think Vargas's time is coming to a close. Is what the play is here.
I would be careful. I don't know if you noticed, but it appears Vargash has been getting paid in some interesting substances by the Order, allowing them down here.
That's what I've noticed.
hmm
Old daddy was
I'm
looking kind of
concerned.
thick.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah. What you know about what's going on down under with that big crack?
I don't think I would ever make my way down there myself. Clack, he wanted to. He was curious, but between you and me, Kreezz, I think they're playing with something incredibly dangerous. And I don't think they quite know the scale of danger they're playing with, because I've heard rumors they are sending kids down there from above.
Bitches.
They're sending kids down there that they believe are disposable from above, grabbing them from Riven Hollow, grabbing them from places they don't think they'll be missed, throwing them through the crack and hoping they can find out things that maybe the Ratlings are too scared to find out for themselves, and none of them have come
Well,
back.
we're glad they haven't gotten you. But what about your little friend? What's her face? Carly.
Carly? Or
Casey?
Yeah,
Casey?
Casey, that's the one.
Carly,
Casey.
I haven't seen around in a while since she made her way above. Casey, I don't know what the fuck she's Kreezz. She's always admired you more than any of us, so she probably tells you more. But I've seen her
Yeah,
scampering around here a few times.
Yeah, she's around. She's got part of her hand missing. Might have been Clack's fault. We're not sure. I'll fix that.
Oh, that must have been her. Sorry about that.
Well, yeah, it's okay. I kind of killed your dad, so understandable.
Like I said, I owe you a favor for that one.
Yeah. All right, that's good to know. Let's just. We got to stop these fucking topsiders from coming down here and ruining stuff. You know what I mean? Ain't no good. It ain't no good. This Order of the Aegis, it's got to stop.
It seems like they have some pretty far reaches.
They do.
For example, how did you manage to get a West Continent giant in there?
Yeah, that was an odd one, because we all believed that the Order only had its reaches and its handheld across the top side, across the seer. That was an odd one. Apparently, that giant. Like I know Sivra, I know Vargash. They're all talking of these echoes. I know the Order has heard them too. What's his face? The one with the tall hat that's part of the Order. He is the one who first made the echoes known to Sivra and taught her how to listen for them.
That Valdrick?
It might have been. I can't. His name escapes me. Apologies, friend. But no, the
Sure.
giant. He heard that ghost first.
Oh.
He sauntered on over here, and you know how odd it is to see giants rather lonesome. Usually they travel in packs.
Interesting. Did
Followed
the
the order down here.
Giants say anything more about the echoes? What they're coming from?
Honestly, not many could understand him.
Makes sense.
He didn't speak common.
Well, that makes it challenging.
Just a bit. But no, it's been odd seeing the different races around here.
Yeah, it's been
Uh,
a lot of mixed, a lot of people visiting these parts. Getting a little weird.
listen, I better get back.
Yeah, makes sense.
They would probably have my neck if they saw me speaking to you, Kreezz, but you and I
Didn't
have
see
always
ya.
been friends. And I owe you one. He grabs your arm, Kreezz. He just kind of like grabs you at the elbow, like the whole warrior clasp thing. Grabs you by the elbow, shakes it hard, looks at you, and head butts you hard, nods at you, and then turns around and walks back inside the manor.
Oof. Okay. Well. All right. Okay. Let's. Good news. Bad news.
Falafel smiles because completely unrelated, but that's something he used to do with his family. It's fun that gesture carries the same meaning across cultures. Is what I'm getting. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. You know how like there's like various cultures that share like kissing each other on the cheek to greet each other, right? I'm glad headbutts are a thing amongst both the Rantland and Furbolg
Oh
folks.
no.
You know?
Not Falafel's gonna start headbutting me.
Might just
Get ready. Get ready. Kreezz is
Alright.
spending the rest of the campaign either drugged or concussed.
Checks out.
Sometimes both.
Well. Damn. Well, I guess we know what happened to that Lyra's kid. He is definitely down there in those pits, wandering. That sucks. I think we're destined to go down there eventually.
Oh, absolutely. I just think that, like,
I think we need to
we've
regroup.
got to take care of some things, and then yes, absolutely. You know what? I'll clean up the mess I made myself. Okay, I just want to make sure that anybody else that does come down there sees them things and goes like, oh, maybe not. You know, like somebody put them things in front of there for a reason, and maybe it's probably not a good idea to, like, so basically what I'm getting is I want the next folk in there to be us.
Yep.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. To the park. To wherever them trees are, please.
park.
Yeah, to the park.
Okay.
Arborvitae.
All right.
The
You guys
arbortidium.
set off?
The
Oh
arbortidium.
my god.
Arborvitae. Arborvitae!
Arbortidium!
No, that's where we go after to cheer our favorite little lesbian.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
what?
that's the club
That's-
across the street from the arboretum.
That is the strip club that is right across the street from the arboretum.
They got
Okay,
They
bushels
know
of blue.
they know what those druids are up to, man. They
All right, y'all. That is going to mark the end of our session tonight. Thank you guys so much,
Okay.
everyone who joined us on Twitch. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great night, everybody. Everybody say bye to the stream.
nice stream.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get the live it here. Somebody tell me, please. This old world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, and everywhere you look,